Okay, so I wanted to bring everybody up to date since it's been a while since I uploaded videos. So right now we're going to be going to Child's to pick up a couple things, and then when we come back we've got packages that have been coming. I've got some hose to do the vac lines, and I've been playing around with what intercooler setup I want to go with. And all my wiring, getting that out. I need to sort it so we can get a wiring video up for the Mark II. But yeah, so let's get going to Child's and we'll come back and dig into all that. There was a slight leak in the Audi tire, so I took that and got that fixed. What are you doing? Is this a scrap car?
Yes, sir. Good training, good motor.
So crazy.
But
You already got it full of stuff?
full of crap.
I should have brought some crap to put in there. So,
dude, I have an R32 motor. Good 3.2 motor. It's going to scrap.
what?
Yeah, I swear. That's good. That's from Mark 5 Audi A3.
Why are you burning to scrap?
Because I'm tired. I'm tired of having too many motors. I got no room. I gotta clean up.
So just the bottom end and top end?
Yeah,
It's good.
it's good. It runs.
Well, what?
But it's good, but it's only good for a swap.
Why? Oh, was it busted bracket or something?
The brackets. It's only good for a Mark 2, Mark 1, and Mark 3 swap.
I'll take
Because
it.
you gotta hook it up from head to head.
I'll take it.
You want to take it? No oil pan though.
That's fine. You know, I mean, dude, I have the room. I'll put it on a pallet and a tarp. Yeah.
Mark 4 oil pan work. Even Mark 3 oil pan work. It's temporary.
Well, even if I don't use it, at least we'll have it. Then if we know someone, you know, that's what I tell Jeremy. He's throwing away crap all the time.
Dude, I'm just tired, bro.
I know. Dude, you have engines everywhere. So yeah, no, I understand.
And you know what? I think you put all the stuff from a 24, but I think if you can convert this to like the same thing in the Toureg, you just replace things.
Yeah.
And I think you can make it work.
It's fine. I'll take it. Yeah.
That was the motor I picked up in Dick's, and I started.
Oh, that's the one.
I was like, okay, yes. And now it's like, I'm done. I pulled the oil pan. Dude, oil pan is worth like $400. Everybody wants
The Mark V.
Mark 5 oil pan.
Yeah, I need one.
Yeah, because look, right there, how small they are.
Yeah, I need a Mark V oil
Pick up and
pan
everything.
for my 24 valve.
Yeah. That's what I pick it up for the Mark 3. Clean it really well.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get one at a pick and puller though or
Yeah,
something.
there's $20 a pick and pull.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Yeah, no.
So yeah.
So Child's just trashing his car. People have come over and got all the parts off. So I called him today because I knew he had it, and he told me he was just trashing it. So I've come over here to, you know, get anything and everything I need: bolts, the radiator, the hood, because I have that other project for probably a year from now. So I'm gonna get the hood off this car. Uh-oh, got some leakage. Put a pan.
Oh shoot, what was that from?
So, but now I was over here for the Mark II, getting the hood and stuff, and I just acquired a. Is this a 24? If this is 2.8 or a 3.2?
3.2.
He just gave me a 3.2 that I can use in a swap at some point. How many miles are on it?
They're exactly, I think, 130,000.
Do you want to put it on somewhere first and try to sell it first before I just take
No,
it?
I want it out.
All right, yeah, we can load it up. We can put it in the back of that today. So.
Yeah, I just want it out. I want it out of here, so 3.5 with harness and everything. Harness Gucci. Good.
Yeah, I'll take it all, back the car up, Brian can load it up. So I came over to Child's for a hood and some other small parts, and I'm coming away with freaking big ass 3.2 engine, a hood, some metal, and I have a whole bunch of other stuff in the wagon. So thanks, Child, for the hookup today. So we're almost home. Just going in my head, like, I can't believe how much stuff Child throws away, but you know, he gets so much stuff all the time. So you know, if he kept some of the stuff, it'd be too much. He'd have no room, and I totally understand that because I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to throw away, but it's like real crap. So yeah, I mean, the hood I needed for an upcoming project, the Mark II radiator for my Mark II right now, or the next or the next VW project that I do. But yeah, super surprised that I'm coming home with a 3.2 from an Audi A3. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to research, because I'm gonna need to change some things on there so I can run like a ECU from a R32 or a, you know, like a 24 valve, because the Audi stuff is different. So I might have to change the fuel rail or the intake. I think it might be on the wrong side, but you know, if I'm swapping that into a Mark II or Mark I, I guess it's probably not really gonna matter. But yeah, going home, got a ton of stuff I gotta move around in the shop so I can bring the hoist and get this engine off, and then go back to Child's and get my car with all the other stuff that I got. So yeah, just bringing you guys along today, and it turned into a pretty crazy day. I'm glad that I turned the camera on. Okay, so I need to put the wheel back on the Audi and move it out. Turn some lights on. Oh, there he is. There's the big boy. Put the wheel back on the Audi, get that out of here, and then I can bring the engine hoist in and back up the truck and get the engine off. Okay, so it just occurred to me that from last time I was in the shop, I have got quite a bit more followers. So yeah, this is where I did my first Mark II engine swap, is in this shop. If you guys go back, actually I'll link it right here, to a video where we put the lights up and really got some work done in this shop. And you know, from growing up, being in the gravel, getting rained on, putting a tarp, you know, over me, to being able to have this shop and do, like, you know, engine stuff and car stuff, hang out in here, and having just room to put extra brakes and cars and, you know, my set board, my kiteboard stuff, and like just extra cars, and just having a nice cool little place to sit and chill with the TV and the radio. Oh man, I'm just, you know, very thankful, very thankful. Probably moving some of my projects back in here through the summertime, but now that we're in here, I got the engine hoist from the garage, so I'm ready to get the Audi 3.2 engine out of the truck. Don't really know what I'm gonna do with the engine yet, but it's pretty crazy that I'm getting this engine now, because you know, my engine stand has had the engine on it for the last like 2 or 3 years, and my engine hoist has been using, and now I just got that 180 into my Mark II, so the engine hoist is not being used, so I can get that and bring it in here, and I could put this engine on the engine stand. I think I will go get my engine stand and just kind of see if this little bolt right up to it, which I think it will. And then we will, oh, I still gotta get the hood out. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. And then I'll go back to Child's to get my car, get all the other stuff. So yeah, but dude, I cannot believe what I came home with, all that stuff today. Like, I knew I was gonna come home with a hood and a Mark II radiator. You know, Child was just scrapping that stuff, but to come home with a 3.2 was pretty insane. out, scrap metal's out, engine's out. Move the truck out, get the hoist. See if we can get that engine on. There it is, guys. We got the engine off the hoist onto the engine stand. Super excited that, you know, went right on, and now I'll be able to, you know, put it in the corner for a future project. But yeah, you know, just to think in the future to what I can use this for, what I have to research, what I have to change on it to put it in a Mark II or Mark III. And the reason why Chai was throwing it away, because he has plenty of 3.2, 3.6 engines, but also, you know, this engine was cracked here, and this bolt broke off, and that's where the engine motor mount is for the Mark IV, Mark V. So this engine has to go into a swapped vehicle because, you know, Mark II, Mark III, the engine bracket goes back here, and then you have one in the front. So, you know, just something, you know, like one more thing to think about in the back of my head for the future on different projects and everything. But you know, like the hoods for a different project in the future, some of the other parts in my wagon at Child's house we need to still go get future projects, you know. So let's go get my wagon, brings Child's truck back, and then we gotta come back, and I have a couple of things to do to the Audi tonight. Okay, so dropped Child's truck off, and me and him talked about some upcoming projects, what he's doing, what I'm doing. We're so busy, both of us, you know, always thinking ahead, what's next, what we're doing. But something that he wants to really do is finish a Corrado that we first started together, and kind of the second build that I started on this channel. I'll link it right up here if you guys haven't seen it. Really, the only thing stopping him from finishing that Corrado 3.2 with a supercharger is he's having trouble finding someone to put the body kit on, you know. So if someone watching knows how, or you guys know somebody that knows how, please comment below or DM me in my Instagram. It'd be awesome to get that Corrado to help Chow out. You know, he helps out so many people. If I could find somebody to help him out to get that body kit on that car, I mean, that would be awesome. So I am still in awe that I have a 3.2 engine. It is missing some parts, but still can't believe it's in here. So what we are going to be doing. So the Audi, I have been kind of noticing that I don't feel like the all-wheel drive system is working when it needs to be. So what we're gonna do tonight, I'm gonna jack up the front, jack up the back, put it in drive, and all the wheels, at least one in the front, one in the back, should be turning, I think. So because I just don't feel like my system is either pressurizing at all, or maybe it takes a really long time to pressurize the rear to engage. So I did change my filter in the rear diff yesterday, and it was a really bad, I'll show the picture here. So big difference between the new one and the old one. So maybe that was kind of clogging the system a little bit, but I just want to make sure it's working. If it's not working, sometimes the pumps go out in these. So yeah, gonna jack up the front, jack up the back. Here we go. Okay, so I got the car jacked up front and rear, and I'm gonna start it up, put it in drive, and I believe all wheels should be spinning. I'm gonna text somebody to make sure, but hopefully they all spin. So, put it in the first, let the clutch out. Bam! Rear wheels are spinning, so it is working. Now, whole bunch. Now it smells like exhaust in here, but dude, so yeah, that I'm super excited that, you know, it's working. That the pump is not bad. So yeah, wheels are spinning up front. wheels are spinning in the back. So maybe the filter that I changed, maybe it helped. Dang it, I wish I would have tested this before I did the filter so I'd know, but I'll probably take it for a drive tomorrow. It's getting pretty late. I got some other stuff I need to do, and I still need I need to look at the parts that came in today. So I am gonna get the car down. I'm super excited that the all-wheel drive system is working, but it feels like it's not engaging, you know, right away, which, I mean, it just feels terrible. Maybe I need to do the tune, but you know, 600 bucks. I'm gonna have to wait on that. You know, I gotta finish the Mark II build first. So get the Audi down, and then we'll go check out the Mark II parts that I received in the mail and what I've been doing, researching on that thing forever and ever and ever. But Chayo, you're so crazy, and I love you, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, so shop's all locked up. I'm super excited to see the parts that I ordered and what came in today. Okay, so this is what I got. This is from both of these are from an Audi TT. You know, this is from working on my Audi that I have now. I just really liked how clean and kind of factory this looked, going from the turbo just nicely around the engine. And this piece also is from an Audi TT because it's kind of a weird bend to have it go down in this hole right here. So hopefully I can find something to kind of, you know, work around here to my intercooler that's going to be down here. What else have I been doing? Oh yeah, so I got all kind of like vacuum lines to go to my like boost gauge, to my brake booster and all that stuff. So hopefully that is going to be enough for that. And I also have been trying to figure out, you know, what radiator that I'm going to use. I picked up the Mark II one from Child today. Yeah, I know a lot of people use a Mark I, and you know, they either the regular way or they flip it upside down. But I just don't really know what I want to use yet. So I got that. But yeah, so that's what I've kind of been doing. You know, just really researching a lot. The wiring is next, and I have all the wire I need. So I'm going to be, you know, laying that out, starting to, you know, write down my little notes that I have to when I make a video, trying to make it, you know, the best wiring video that I can so everyone can kind of see how to do it. Again, thank you, Chayo, so much. I cannot believe you're gonna throw that engine away, but you know, if you guys know Chayo, you know, he has tons of engines, tons of, you know, parts already. So stuff like this for him is just, you know, he has too much of it already. So I'm glad I got there when I did, and super excited that I brought you guys along with me today and that you guys got to see that. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video.